All right, family Black Power. I know you've been waiting. It's the Truth Hour with General Sara. Seti kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's all right. We in here. Family. We in here. We got a powerful one tonight. You waited. You waited on the right one too. Damn it, you waited on the right one. Wait no more. Wait no more. You in the house. That's right. All right, family, ring the alarm. That's right. KingSeti.com online marketplace. That's right. Come on in. Yeah. You can run, but you can't hide. We on Facebook tonight, too. Wake up. Wake up, nigga. Wake up. Got to get you up out of there. You understand what I'm saying? You've been in your misery far too long. Get on up out of there. That's right. That's right. I see you out there. Come on in. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com. Online marketplace, official General Sara Seti DVD lectures, classic and Jurassic. We got the t-shirts and hoodies for your family. Got the t-shirts and the hoodies for your kings and queens. We got the African medallions, talismans. You understand what I'm saying? Well, you need it, right? It might be trying to throw something on your family. You know what I'm saying? We got your medallions. We got the earrings. We got the bracelets. We got the finger rings. West Africa, East Africa. We got some powerful jewelry for your family. We got the holistic herbal tonics and remedies, immunity booster, black seed. We got something for the brothers. You see, get you together. That's right, natural, all natural now. Get you together. We got home decor for the family, accessories for the living room, all rooms in the house, dining room, bathroom. We got you. Kitchen, we got you. You feel me? KingSeti.com. Class of 9 session. GeneralSeti.com. Over 900 video presentations. We got the COVID origins of the COVID plague 2 on there. The Chronos virus. Pandemic, we got you. You understand? Blood wars, we also got them, and we got to understand these just a couple, just to show you that these right here, just the singulars. You understand what I'm saying? The singular preview is all powerful. Homicidal science, depopulation, death code exposed. Shit can't go on nothing. Can't go on nothing but Seti University. Either one of them, you know what I'm saying? Coming with that smoke. Can't go on nothing but General Seti. Anything else, man, it's going to be crucial conflict. The making of the white man library catalog, crushing. You understand what I'm saying? But just, a lot of people say, but we got over 900 videos, family. So I don't want you, we got a heavy selection for you, family. We got a heavy selection. The most complete General Sara Seti website on the planet. GeneralSeti.com. Join today. And of course, General Seti, keep it popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never calm. Never. Exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube. And I don't know what happened to my last, you know what I'm saying? They seem to did. I had the video, the gatekeepers of the occult world. I don't know where that went. I don't know where. Matter of fact, here you go. I think this is it. Let me see. Let me throw that on there so y'all can see this powerful one I just dropped on Patreon. Heavy. Gatekeepers of the occult world. Patreon general. Heavy. You need to get over there and get that. Patreon is the lecture hall, family. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University is the library. You understand? 900 video library, but when you want to see that, that all-powerful live stream, too raw for YouTube, you got to go to Patreon. You want to see it firsthand. You feel me? You want to see it when it drop. You feel me? You want to see it fresh out the pack. You understand? 2023. That's what you want. Okay, Patreon, General Sara, Suten, Seti. Family, and support, and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, General Seti, King Seti, Sara, Suten, Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Tell me how you feel. Just be respectful, because I will ban your ass. Get you up out of here. Clean you up, nigga. Get you on up out of here. All right. We about to hurt feelings tonight. We about to get, we stay on Jesus. I know all my family out there, and we especially we on Patreon. And I know you niggas just got out of church. And they say, here this nigga go. Here come Lucifer. You understand what I'm saying? Here come the one that's gonna crush it all. You understand what I'm saying? I know they can't wait to talk about me. You understand what I'm saying? I love it. Because I know I don't be dropping nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth, nigga. Nigga, them Christians be sweating like a motherfucker when they come out. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do. You understand what I'm saying? They done been in there sweating and praying and hooping and hollering and all that. Then they come out in one damn video from General Seti, just crack their motherfucking spirit open. You understand what I'm saying? We about to go to work, family. We about to go to work. Jesus, the son of Neptune and Venus. They say, what this nigga talking about tonight? Yeah, we about to get into this. Yeah. We sure enough about to get into this. It's all in there too. Let me make sure I got that other one for backup. I got to bring that back up. Got to bring that back up. Straight up. Bring that all down. Matter of fact, just leave it there. I'll copy that. Yeah. I didn't already did this research. And it all came up in my head, right back up in my damn head. I say, damn, you know what I'm saying? I ain't lost nothing. I ain't lost nothing. And so, family, what I'm gonna do, okay, matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it here. So I can have one in there, a couple markers in there, to keep my bearing. All right, family, Jesus, the Son, and that. Now, what are we talking about, family? Now, the thing is this. I don't even got my notes with me, but that's all right. I remember off the top of my head. When you look at a lot of the rites of Jesus and a lot of the prophets, just like I went over, you see Moses with the horns on his head. And this is something that's standard. This ain't just no one picture. You see, it's not no one picture. They know that. These are Christians that's drawing this shit. You see what I'm saying? In the medieval period, even coming up out of a little earlier than the medieval period, depicting Moses as with horns on his head, which is a archetype of Pan. You see, which was the horn goat god, or Phaneus, of the Greco-Roman pantheon. You see what I'm saying? You also see, you go up in the Vatican, you see the so-called St. Peter, but ain't nothing but Saturn with the ring above his head. We went through that. We'll go through it again. And so what happens is, when religions transform, or a new religion come along, and what happens is they take from the old. And Dr. Ben always taught me, religion comes out of religion, comes out of religion, comes out of religion. If you think of religion, if they say, oh, this is the founding date, and they just start everything anew, you's a fool. You's a fool. That's what you is. You's a fool. They borrow from the old and they add something. Okay, that's all they do. You understand? If you watch every goddamn denomination in Christianity, I guarantee you will see the previous denomination that the founder belonged to. And he broke away from that, and he founded a denomination. And they'll keep some of the things from the old, and then they'll add their own interpretations. You understand what I'm saying? To give their uniqueness so that they can have their own denomination. But, religion comes out of religion, comes out of religion, comes out of religion. And so we see that, that Judaic, Christian, Islamic fold. You understand what I'm saying? The incubator was ancient Rome. That's what it was. The incubator of all those religions is ancient Rome, and the heavy influence on it cannot be, mistaken. It is very, is intense Roman, you understand, influence on all those religions. Now, when Rome, just like when you talk about the Pope, the first popes, because the term pontiff or pope, it would come out of the term Pontifex Maximus. Pontifex Maximus was the head of the Roman, you understand, who was, head of the Roman spiritual system. The Pontifex Maximus, which was the Caesar. You know what I'm saying? Which was the Caesar. And so once Rome fell, and it's easily to document that the popes took over the title Pontifex Maximus. You see, took over the term Pontifex Maximus, and you'll see that the Pontifex Maximus usually had that lightly thin hood over their head, just like Jesus. When he wear that thin, it's like a hoodie, but it's a thin hood. It ain't thick. It's just like some linen and shit. And so it easily fit over the head. And so, that was one of the, images of the Pontifex Maximus. So a lot of what you're seeing is a carryover, just like, the Vatican is built right over the catacombs. And you can go right up under the St. Peter's Basilica, and they got nothing but, they got mausoleums to other deities and shit that they didn't even clean it up out of there. They just left it up under there. You understand what I'm saying? And so when you look at a lot of the rites of Jesus, and I'm just dealing with, because Neptune, and I'm going to deal with Venus, because there's much of what Mary, we understand Isis. We understand Isis. But we got to understand that there was many things that was taken from Isis, many things that was taken from the Greco-Roman deities too. You see what I'm saying? So when you talk about Venus, you see Venus is Mary took, for the European, took the place of Venus. You see, she took the place of Venus, and many attributes of Venus was handed down to Mary. You see what I'm saying? Was handed down to Mary and Jesus. And Jesus. And we're going to see that many of the icons that you thought was Christian, see, there's no originality in that. And I don't respect none of you niggas. You understand? You're going to talk about God. God should be original. God should not be following behind no another motherfucker and adopting icons that man has already brought forth before he bring forth his religion. If this is God's religion, he should come forth with all originality. Okay? Don't come, God shouldn't be biting. You understand what I'm saying? God should not be biting. It should not, the icons that come with God's religion should not have never been seen before. No other man, no other religion should have had those icons. But the fact that these icons have ended up in Christianity, you understand, is proof positive that it ain't got nothing to do with no God. That this shit is nothing but handed down mythology from men. Men. Okay, men make religions and books and shit. Ain't never seen no God, you understand? And and they talk about God, and I can guarantee you can crack them goddamn books open and go and look at them publishing rights and them copyrights on that motherfucker. You can go down there to where they got all the registries and shit, and where they got whoever that book is registered to, and you look up under the file and shit, and I guarantee you it ain't God. I guarantee you when you look at who owned the copyright to that motherfucker, it ain't John the Baptist. Okay, it ain't goddamn St. Luke and none of that. Ain't none of them names on there. It's some motherfucker from some organization that got them copyrights and them publishing rights on them books. Okay, and that's proof positive. So now let's get into it. And let's see if Seti is just making some shit up tonight. Y'all know I don't come and let you know I'm gonna come with it. You know, goddamn well I'm gonna come with it. Why would you think otherwise? Why would you think otherwise? Okay. Now, and they're gonna clearly say, oh, this is where the Christians like to cut the Catholics off. You know what I'm saying? Even though you can go right in the book and find that what's being spoken of in the book is the Catholics bring the shit to life. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't got no icons, motherfucker. They say the shit in the book too. You understand what I'm saying? Don't hide them facts. You understand? You got unicorns and all this shit, dragons and shit in the Bible. Shit, this shit like Harry Potter. You understand what I'm saying? And so now, this right here, these depictions that you looking at is in I believe is St. Charles Cathedral in Rome. First thing that I noticed, I say, well, damn, that motherfucker got a trident on the cross. Actually got tridents coming out, and so they can hold two meanings, you see, because it could represent fire also. You understand what I'm saying? But they are actually tridents, which is a symbol that was sacred to Neptune. You see, and so we notice that with Jesus, there's a lot of water rites with the baptism, that he walked on water. You understand? He fed he's symbolically a fish. He fed 5,000 people with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, with the 2 fish symbolic of, Pisces. And the fact is that the ruling planet of Pisces is Neptune. Okay, we cannot avoid that. We cannot avoid that. And so when we look at this cross in St. Charles Cathedral in Britain, in England, we see the trident. You see, and he got his fingers up in the Freemason hand gesture. He got that, and he got the globe. Which is also in many people's belief, which I didn't see in ancient Egypt. You see, I didn't see that in ancient Egypt. So I seen it for myself. And so here again, you see the pagan, what they say pagan, symbol representing male and female union. You see, the wavy lines portray the female and were associated with the serpent, while the straight line is male and is representing the phallus. Okay, a trident projecting from the head of baby Jesus on Roman Catholic Madonna and child image. And so, I say, I started, and so I say it got to be something deeper than with that. Why would they do that? Matter of fact, I got my notes right here. Let me get my notes. Let me make this shit work. Hold on. Let me get my notes right quick. Right here, I got it. I needed these. I needed this. Let me sit on down. because I needed these different when dealing with this water. You see, because you got the baptism now. You got the baptism, and I'm gonna deal with that because Venus is in that too. Heavy. Venus is heavy in that Christian baptism. I'm gonna break that shit down for you. Also, that he was symbolically represented as the fish. Another early Christians represented Jesus as the dolphin. Also, a lot of people don't know a lot of the zoo types of Jesus. You understand? And early Christians depicted Jesus as the dolphin, which was already sacred to many Greek and Roman gods. The trident, the Trinity, the trident, the Trinity, the two fish where he fed the people with two fish and 5 loaves of bread. So we understand the two fish is Pisces, and in the zodiac, the ruling planet of Pisces is Neptune. That's very key. And him walking on water. These is a lot of the attributes that is or water ceremonies that are attributed to this Jesus. Okay, and so you see here a cross on the altar of St. Paul's, and I got some clear ones here. You can see it up close, and was actually, I thought it was St. Charles. It was St. Paul. It was St. Paul's. Okay, St. Paul's in London. Okay, and so that's to clarify that. It wasn't Charles, it was Paul. Okay, and so you see again, these is very clear, and so you can even see here where this, and I don't know if this one is down and is in South America. You can see the trident coming up out of the head of this Jesus. You see, and so there's something going on with that. And so again, when I show you here that, because he fed, but again, I can get into the allegories about, the ages, and where Jesus was talking about, Aquarius, and the apostles they were about to perform Passover, and Jesus said, "Go to the house, and there'll be a man out there with a pitcher a pitcher of water. Enter into that house." And so that was a question, because I guess we're in the age of Pisces at this time. So you see right here that a lot of that is astrological. You understand what I'm saying? Is astrological, is cosmological. You see, dealing with the constellation, and as you can see in Pisces, that the ruling planet is Neptune, which you see again right there. You see the trident. You see the trident, family. We about to chase him now. We about to chase him. So you see here, you see good old Jesus as the fish. I looked it up. They really don't know why. I'm going to tell you why they don't know why. Because if they told you why, then you would be in here getting this. You would had to come get this class. They say, take your ass on over there and get that General Seti class on why Jesus is connected to Neptune and Venus. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is, not just Neptune and Venus, but also the more ancient god Oceanus. Now, Oceanus was like the Titans. You see what I'm saying? That was the elder gods. You see that rule before. Now you talk about Neptune, that's Jupiter, that's Hades, and so they come after the Titans. They come after the Titans. You see what I'm saying? And so in if you watch the Wrath of the Titans, you see that's Zeus, that's Hades, and it was Neptune. It was Neptune in that one too. Well, no, Greek Poseidon. See, in the Greek, he was Poseidon. In Rome, he was Neptune. And so that's what it is. And so, the thing is now, Oceanus was more of, like I said, the primordial. His symbol was the anchor, which Jesus adopted. He adopted the trident and the anchor. You see, now this is some altars that they found in Britain, and it was Newcastle. It was in Newcastle, and because Britain was a Roman colony, and so you see right here there was two altars, and it was found in Newcastle by, I believe, I forget the name of the matter of fact. Here it is right here. This is where upon Tyne, Tyne, and so it's a river Tyne. Ty Newcastle on the Tyne. And so they found, some ancient Roman artifacts. And I ain't gonna say ancient because Rome ain't ancient. You see, and so the one Neptune, you can see right there with the trident and the fish, circling the trident. And you see here Oceanus, and you see the anchor. Now, people got to understand, depending on how the anchor is also a cross. And so as we start to get off into Christianity, we see that Jesus is also depicted because the anchor is also a cross. Jesus is depicted in many, and they say in the spiritual sense, as the anchor. He's an anchor for, many, sinners and, and heathens and pagans, you see. And so he's the anchor. And so you see here, they got all their little regalia. You see right there, you see the anchor. You see the cross in there. You see what I'm saying? So again, you see again that right there that they didn't took the symbol right there of Oceanus. They didn't took the symbol of Oceanus, which is the anchor. And then you see here one of the other rites that Jesus walked in dealing with water, where he walked on water. Couldn't get itself down from that damn cross, but he can walk on water. So these is a lot of the rites that, water rites that, Jesus is accredited to. Now, he was also accredited, that, one of his symbols is the dolphin. Now, the dolphin was also sacred to Venus, also sacred to Neptune, also sacred to Apollo. And for Neptune, he was they were messengers of Neptune, and they would take messages, you understand, to various gods for him and certain people. So you see here that Jesus is now, he's also depicted. And the dolphin is considered to help to guide spirits. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and so in what respect, in what they saying, because I know they ain't flying to heaven, but they're God of spirits. So they say, and so you see here Jesus and the dolphin, and this is in the Byzantine. You can see that's Byzantine, and you see the dolphins, but yet you see here Venus with the dolphins, and so and so not only the dolphins is sacred to Venus, also, which is really it's just like. I mean, like, goddamn, you can't make this shit up. The doves are also sacred to Venus. Long before Christianity, we can't make this shit up now. Cannot make this shit up. So this is something that's really precede, and so is no way to get around. It'd be something different if they was created, side by, but these are far more older deities than Jesus, you see. And so you see that her chariot in the sky was pulled by doves. I say this shit get weird, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. And so you see again, it's just so you understand this. Venus, you see, and her chariot being pulled by doves, and then you get down here to Christ. Then you get down here to the Holy Ghost. You see, and see, this is the killing part about it. They have no originality. You see what I'm saying? Why would you, if you God, you got to come original. You understand what I'm saying? You can't come behind somebody that already didn't use these symbols in a previous religion. That don't make no sense, God. You ain't got to come like nobody else. You come original. He don't come original. He don't. He always biting off another damn religion. This is where we fall short. And, we can't believe shit you're saying because his reality is by them coming out of Rome that they borrowed from older traditions that was already being practiced by their people. That's the real truth. That's the real truth. And so you see here, you see this is symbolic, I guess, of a younger and this might be Eros. I don't know if this is Eros, because Eros was the son of Venus. And so you see the doves, and then you come into Christianity. I guess this supposedly Jesus, and after he was baptized, and you see the doves, and so you see again. So with in dealing with Jesus, in Venus, and that's not it, just it, because you already got the doves, which are sacred to Venus, you see, and the dolphins. We already seen that he's taken the anchor from Oceanus. You got the trident. You understand what I'm saying? All of these the trident, but I'm not done. We got the two fish from Pisces. You understand? And the ruling planet in Pisces is Neptune. You can't make all this shit up, man. You cannot do it. It's not going to be possible to think you're going to get by with that. Maybe one thing and you say, oh, well, that's no, nigga. No, you're not going to get away with it this time. You just ain't. You see? And I ain't done because I'm going to come right back to this fish, because they say Jesus is depicted by the early Christians as a dolphin just like this wrapped around an anchor. I'm going to get to that. Now, another thing that was sacred to both Neptune and Venus was the seashell, the scallop. Now, you see Neptune right here. You see the scallop. You see, and then you come down here and it says that Venus was damn near born out the damn scallop shell. You see what I'm saying? And I think she rose up out the damn shell. You see what I'm saying? So when you go around, you see, Venus depicted, right? You understand what I'm saying? In the shell. You see in the seashell. Okay? Now, what's crazy now, you get into Christianity, they show John the Baptist baptizing Jesus with the seashell and the dove above his head. I mean, you cannot make this shit up, family. It is what it is. And I know it hurt now. I know it hurt. But you cannot make this shit up because it's real. So when you come down here, you see the shell. Now, we already know that Venus was depicted first. But now you see Mary. You see Mary now in that light. You see Mary now being depicted as the Venus. And so the crazy thing about it, now take this, I want y'all to, this shit crazy right here, man. I'm about to show y'all baptisms in the Catholic Church. Now, guess what they baptizing with, family? The seashell. Look at this. Look at this. Now, the Protestants say, oh, that's the Catholic. That's the Catholic. No, nigga, the early Christians, regardless, they, outside of the Catholics, a lot of them use these symbols. You see what I'm saying? Regardless. So you see them right there with the scallop right there. Look at this. And one of them is old Francis. You see the whole basin is a scallop. You see what I'm saying? Ain't that Francis? Ain't that Francis? That's Francis. What you doing, Francis? You in there with all that Greco-Roman paganism? That's all you doing. Idolatrous ass Pope. And all of that, I mean, Christianity is pagan. Shit. It is pagan. That's all it is. And so you see it, so it take you right back to Venus. The dove take you back to Venus. The dolphins take you back to Venus. The shell, the scallop shell take you back to Venus. Again, showing you that it's standard. That's old Francis. You see? Now wait a minute. Where's the other ones at? Wait a minute. Where is that one where that dolphin? If I had to go get it, I'll go get it. It ain't no damn problem. I'll get it. Matter of fact, it might. Let me wait a minute, family. I got to show y'all the one with the if I had to look it up, it ain't no problem. I'll look. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna hold off. Because that was really the last one that I wanted to show. You know what I'm saying? And I'll come back because I mean I didn't already call them up on about 6, 7 goddamn symbols. You see what I'm saying? But I wanted to get this one right here to show you. You know what I'm saying? That wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if I can get it right quick. Let me see right here. Here you go. Here you go. This one right here. Think I'm playing with you. You got the wrong nigga tonight. I finds it quick. Here it is right here. This is one of the early symbols that the Christians depicted Jesus as. Nah, I got some understanding. Where is that at? Where I got them damn. Wait a minute, here it is. Okay, let me see where it talk about Jesus. Okay, wait a minute. And the dolphin. Okay, how does the dolphin represent Jesus? The dolphin represents Jesus. It acts as an analog for his crucifixion upon the cross. In this way, for Christians, Christ is the anchor of their faith. Some people also associate dolphin with Christ because of the depictions of dolphins helping souls transition to the afterlife. In the dolphin symbolism and meaning is associated with life, rebirth, and reincarnation, and even Christ's own process of being reborn and resurrected. Okay? Why? Now listen, why is the fish symbol associated with Jesus? Listen to this. There is much debate over why the fish was chosen as a Christian symbol, but fish do feature prominently in the Gospels. Okay, so they don't even really know. Fish is a common analogy. Several of the apostles are fishermen who become fishers of men, and Jesus is able to feed 5,000 people with 5 small loaves of bread and 2 fish, which is Pisces. You see? And so, but right there, let me see where I dropped that in. You see, and so when you take this and you bring it here, now that right there is the symbol of Oceanus. You see what I'm saying? But there's no doubt what it is. You can cry, you can lie, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You are not going to get away with this. You just not going to get away. So you can go to sleep tonight. You can be hurt. You see what I'm saying? You can tell that I told a lie on Jesus or whatever the hell you want to say. But you nigga, when you go to sleep tonight and the depths of and I'm going to take that to the back. So you can't get away from that. You just ain't gonna get away with it. You see what I'm saying? They took the symbolisms from Venus. They took symbolisms from Oceanus. They took, and I didn't even bring Dagon over. I should have brought Dagon over, but I do that on a part two. You see what I'm saying? So that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so in that instance, again, the anchor is a cross. You see, the anchor is a cross. As I shown you, where is it at? Right here. The anchor is a cross. And so that anchor and is sacred to Oceanus, and the trident that you see here, and with the Jesus, and and the cross here is sacred to Neptune. And when you deal with the two fish, you deal with the baptism with the dove and the seashell. You deal with the dolphin. You are not getting away with that. There's no way. Too many symbolism at one damn time. You see, it'd be different if with one, you could that's a coincidence. No. And especially when you're dealing with major deities, you're not dealing with small deities. You're dealing with the major deities that preceded you in the very empire in which you came up in. So you expecting that while people was transitioning, if they transitioned, that many of them was still worshiping these deities. Still, they was worshiping them at the same time, and they, you know what I'm saying, they were contemporary. Even though the Greek deities are old, Roman deities are older, you expecting that during the early years of what they want to call Christianity, that people were still worshiping them deities. Many of the ones that were coming over into the new faith were coming out of them worships. You understand? And that, like anything, just like with the holidays of the day, of course, you would assume that many traits and ceremonies would have come over with the new converts. There's no doubt about it. And so, when you look at Jesus, he's a composite deity of a lot of Greco-Roman, Egyptian deity. He's a composite deity. You see what I'm saying? And I know you want to find and say, oh, but it's true. It is. We come with say, and the truth will make you free. And so, nigga, ain't nobody lying. The truth is there, but it just wasn't known to you in this way. And now that you starting to see some things, and and you got to accept the new truth. you gonna have to accept you gonna have to you can lie on me and shit and cuss me out in front of your parishioners and your family, say that nigga, but when you get home and you get in that room by yourself, nigga, and you go in there, you go in the bathroom, nigga, and it's just you and that mirror, nigga, the tears is going, you go want to fight, nigga, a vision of me gonna come up in there, you gonna want to fight me like a motherfucker. Motherfucker, every time I get close to God, here this nigga come with some more truth. Soon as this nigga, I get close to God, here this nigga come with some more truth. Oh, shit. I love it, family. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to thank y'all for being in the house today. Look it up. That's all I want you to do. Look it up. I'm going to come back with a part two to this. And I'm gonna tighten it up so motherfucking tight. God damn it, and I'm gonna just drop it on down. I'm gonna let the casket float on down to the bottom of the ocean, family, and that's gonna be that. You can come back to it. You can show me where I'm lying. You can show me where I'm lying, and God damn it, if you want, motherfucker, I put a bounty up on any motherfucker that could tell me that I'm lying. You see, The only thing you're gonna say, oh man, them is Catholics, and and this, that, and the third, and they're gonna find a way to opt out of that. But it ain't gonna be possible, family. All right, family, I'm up out of here. This is the General. Thank you for being here today. I'll be black tomorrow. Make sure you get with me. Patreon, General Seti. Get on over there, kingseti.com, generalseti.com, family. Get with me. Got a lot of beautiful products for you. This the General saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.